Good day to you, Dangerlings. Lovely to have you along for the ride. This is episode 122, mate. We've gone 122 episodes. Can you Adam and Eve it? A little bit of rhyming slang for you there. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. If you haven't yet, go over to iTunes and give us a review. I mean, if you haven't given us a review yet, this is the only way this podcast is going to get bigger. Yeah? So go and big us up. We will big you up in return. Go and check out the Patreon as well, see what rewards we've got there, have a little look at those, and I tell you what, get on the Discord, because that's the best thing. Getting on the Discord, having a chat. We're here for you, Dangerlings. Here's this week's episode.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
What sort of things are they going to put in front of us, though?
Who knows? It'll be tailored to us.
I should have known that I'd find you here. We want the Illusionary.
Kill a lot of people who are your friends, do you?
No, I don't kill these 5.
Not yet, anyway.
Beelzebub.
Nobody ever does expect anything from you.
Storm the stacks for the king of the rats.
That is your Willy.
No, I'll kill him.
The adventure continues now.
How's everybody enjoying the snow?
Looks nice.
Snow joke, man.
Yeah.
It's cold. That's what it's supposed to be, isn't it? Cold.
I mean, it's got to be cold to snow, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be cold to snow. Yeah.
It's also got to be warm to snow, though, Cole.
Yeah, you're right. Actually.
Yeah, isn't that the thing that people love saying? When British people talk about swans and they go, they could break your neck. When it snows, British people love going, but it's also got to be a bit warm to snow. Don't forget that.
Yeah, British people, man.
Is that true?
Yeah, you've got to have a front of cold followed shortly by a minor rise in temperature, not actual warmth, just a minor rise in temperature, and then you have the conditions to snow. As we all sit here and go, it's a warm front as we sit here in our -2 houses. It's a warm front now.
Heating, blasting all day, yeah.
At what point in that does a swan come in your house and break your neck?
That's when it gets to -3.
Oh, okay. Just a knock at the door.
Watch the thermometers, guys. Watch those thermometers.
Yeah. That's why you're not allowed to kill them, because they come around and kill us.
Yeah.
Because then the Queen comes around your house and she breaks your other arm, and they go, "Don't come back in this country."
Tweet us, swans.
You go to the door, you look through the keyhole, you look outside, there's just the Queen standing there with a couple of swans. You look at the thermometer on the door, just sadly turn and nod to your partner and be like, "It's time."
Yeah.
Well,
Arm breaking time.
Arm breaking time, neck breaking time, adventure time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hey yo!
Huzzah!
That's why the Queen gives out signet rings.
At time of recording, 1 year ago to the day, you were, or the episode came out where you were in the basement of the Temple of Rasmia fighting Engarthis and his flaming dogs, which I think was one of the deadliest fights that the Danger Club has ever been in. And now you stand here in the Scrivenborough, facing down a repeat of probably what was the most deadly fight the Danger Club have ever been in. Facing down a junk golem, a gigantic, spiky junk golem standing over you. How are we feeling? What have we learned in the many years since we first fought the junk golem?
I don't know. Have we leveled up since then?
Soon. Very soon.
I can't believe it's been a year.
Yeah.
God, that's flown.
You better believe it.
What have we learned? Bludgeoning weapons and adamantium?
Yeah. We should have learned that, shouldn't we?
Well, I mean, we did. We did learn it. It's adamantium's like unobtainium around these parts.
Hard to find him.
Yep. Very rarium.
Yeah. Now, I guess, the back of a crossbow, that could be considered a bludgeoning weapon, right? If you just knock them on the head,
I mean, anything's a bludgeoning weapon if you hit it hard enough, surely.
Yeah.
I think it's the most common weapon type, surely, a bludgeoning weapon. You can bludgeon someone with a swan.
Besides, this is a demon, so it's got spongy, fleshy bits that you can slice and pierce, as far as I'm concerned. Unless it's.
So is it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it an actual junk golem, or is it a demon pretending to be a junk golem?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if it's a demon, it probably has the capabilities to turn into an actual rust golem, so it probably is actually as hard as a rust golem. But I imagine
I'm as hard as a rust golem. I'm just like a real one.
A Ross golem?
A rust golem, yeah.
Imagine.
By the way, the lobby music you can hear underneath this, that's by Ross Bludgeon.
Nice.
Well, there we
Nice.
go. Yeah.
No
I'd already
relation.
dropped that on Danger Recall, but for those people that haven't subscribed to the Patreon, you wouldn't have heard that joke. So there you go. There's the repeat.
Oh, I
There's
think
the,
it's good, man. It's one of your best. Like,
Thank you.
Get it
Thank
out
you.
there.
The recall of the repeat joke.
Yeah.
It's good.
Recall, repeat. The new film starring Bubba Von Hoops. Hello.
I thought you were going to say Jan Michael Vincent for a second there, man.
Oh, mate. It's time to Michael down your Vincents.
So, how has the Scriven Borough been so far in terms of your expectations? Is it everything that the Danger Club hoped and dreamed it would be?
There's less books. I mean, I thought there'd be a few
More
books.
horrifying memories of what we've done before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all labyrinth on your ass and say it's a piece of cake.
Fighting talk.
Annoyingly, I wanted Caragor to just be surrounded by shepherds and just covered in blood, just going, why? And then Dan
I think
just from above, just
the-
going, yes.
Just actual Dan. Actual Dan.
Dan.
He
Actual Dan.
writes
that
himself
better.
into the module.
Yeah.
So the old spooning away at your backstory. No, it's not a piece of cake. It is a library full of demons. You're right. There isn't any books. They have managed to make it quite a private experience for us, haven't they? There's I can't imagine there's many other people in here. They're confused. They're
It's
like,
run
what's
by
this?
immersive actors.
I'd like someone to wander in halfway through the fight and be like, excuse me, this is the history sec... Oh, sorry. Just quietly back out. Sorry.
Where's the
Shushing the
children?
junk column.
I actually love the idea that it's an immersive actor thing, and like they're all in the green room going, "What are you playing today?" "Oh, I'm doing the Ross column today." Yeah. I can't.
Well, I mean,
I hate doing that one.
that's the
I know,
case-
but you got to do it.
yeah, if that's the case, you can just hold the adamantium and just appeal to their low wages. They're clearly being paid and living conditions to be like, look, we'll just pay you more. Whatever they're paying you, we'll double it because it's nothing.
We'll start going into the Rust column and be like, yeah, all right, mate, drop the accent, mate. Yeah, all right, just here for dinner, all right, yeah.
Yeah, just try and make him break character. Go on, that's
Yeah.
all, mate. Go on.
That's what
Either that or just really get involved, because then the actor will be like, "Oh, great, this is a good audience."
I'll keep this going.
I didn't really.
Get him like, is this your real job? Is this real job? Is this what you do all the time, mate? Is this what you do all the
Work
time?
here.
Yeah.
Do you get paid for this? Yeah.
He's an actor. He's an actor. He's an actor.
Just
Well done,
touching
mate.
you and
Well
going,
done.
Yeah, stop touching me, please. Stop touching me. Leave me alone.
Ross,
Turning into a therapy session.
I was going to say, Ross, that wasn't a shared experience, Ross. That was just you just then. Like, no one, you're all right. Like,
Yeah, you always got touched in immersive acting jobs.
they weren't immersive active jobs, buddy.
Oh no.
Touch me.
I mean, I found this therapeutic because after some of these memories of acting gigs we've had, you know what? This lockdown could keep going for a bit longer. I can stay away from those gigs for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, I'm quite looking forward to seeing how real this is, in a way. Because we've seen some pretty hoopy stuff.
Yeah, will we die if we get killed by the Rust Golem in real life?
Hoopy.
Who knows?
Yeah.
What's hoopy? What do you mean hoopy?
I mean,
what,
hoopy is-
what Victorian word are you using now?
Yeah. Oi, James also said fruity in context the other day as well. Like,
I did.
It's all
did,
coming
yeah.
out.
Hoopy. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. A little bit hoopy.
A little bit odd, a little bit hoopy. Well, speaking of
Little
things
bit-
that are hoopy and things that
gloopy.
and things that touch you without your consent, this Rust Golem is coming for you. Danger Club.
Uh-oh.
Roll for initiative.
16.
Ooh.
Oh, straight in there, Caragor, with the 16.
Not going to be at the top, though, am I? I'm going to get us.
It's not a mega roll.
So
It's not.
dirty 20 for Velda.
There you go. You see,
A 20 for Velda.
that's what I get for prepping my rolls. Hey, mediocre.
16 for Beelzebub and 12 for Fulton.
16 for Beelzebub.
I've definitely got a higher dex modifier than Beelzebub.
Yes.
No prepping here. It's going to be live. Listen to this roll. Oh yeah, it's 6. So 21.
A 21. 21 for Shine. Nice. What did Fulton get again?
At 12.
12. Okay, just want to say it. 21 for Shania. How about not Beelzebub, Bubba?
Bubba rolled a 20 as well.
A 20 for Bubs.
Yeah,
Let's go
Velda,
ahead.
you can go first.
Oh,
Pop
that's
those
nice.
in order.
Would you
All right.
get a drum?
21.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah. My perception is 15.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Sight beyond sight.
Yeah, it's got a.
Beyonce.
Who else but Drow? Remember that from season 1?
I think you're at least expert, maybe even master. I don't think you'd be master in perception just yet, but expert in perception and a mega old wisdom bonus. That should be, and it still sounds very high, but who cares? Let's find out. Shania Rain's going. We'll move into Path Builder sheets in a little while. That'll sort the maths out. For now, let's fight a junk golem. Shania Rain, it's your turn.
Oh crap! That means I go first.
Yes.
Yeah, man, you have served at the dinner table. Now eat your first course.
Kill him.
Okay,
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm
One
gonna.
roll.
Well, obviously, I'm going to kill him in one go. That's what happens.
One shot.
Okay.
Incredible.
That's what I'm going to do. I have thought about this. I'm going to summon an elemental. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. So one action to draw your scroll, and then two actions to summon the creature. I'm going to ask for a bit of honesty in general from everyone on this as to whether you have your weapons in your hands already. Obviously, Shania, it's a two-handed weapon, so it's your scythe. You're carrying it anyway. This has been sort of threatening enough that some of you might have had your weapons in your hands if you're expecting trouble, but also you have been walking through a library. So I will leave it up to you as to whether your character had a weapon in their hands. Just let me know if you need to spend that action to draw your weapon.
What say?
But to draw your scroll, that's fine.
Well, what say we leave it to a roll to decide whether or not we have or not?
Oh, I like that.
50-50.
50, because as you say, it is a bit threatening, but it is also a library, so I personally can't make a decision on whether Caragor would or not, so I'd be happy leaving it to a roll.
I can tell you that when I'm in libraries, 50% of the time I am armed, so that does work.
If there was a rust golem in your library, then I hope you are armed with an adamantium mace, my friend.
Yeah.
We've talked about my time in public libraries. I've encountered worse things than rust golems.
Hey man, I used to work in Woolwich Library. You know what I'm saying? Like 50% of the people were definitely armed.
Okay, I'm going to roll.
Right, tell us about the elemental you'd like to summon, Drummond.
Well, I'm going to. I will. Just you wait. I'm going to tell you about the elemental that I'm going to summon right now, right here. I promise you, I'm not looking anything up right now. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Covering it so well. It's incredible.
I know.
I tell you what, let's give a go to Velda Cairnblight, and then we'll come back to the elemental. Velda, you're sort of standing in your customary place, kind of safely in the middle.
Yep.
Just behind Bubba.
Damn straight.
It's a little way away from you. If you want to know for spell ranges, currently it's 25 feet from you.
Okay, well that is easily in range of my first spell. So Velda sort of takes a step back and waves his arms and then conjures a glowing green acid arrow, which he then propels at the rust golem, which has got a range of 120 feet, so it's well within range.
Amazing! You blast your acid arrow at the golem.
Yes.
So that is, I believe, that's a spell attack, isn't it?
It is a spell
ahead.
attack. So let's see. Here we go. Opening volley. It's a 2 on the die.
Oh no!
That is 13.
A 13 is a complete miss. The acid arrow flies straight past it and disappears off into the darkness and just kind of
Do you know what?
disappears
Fun
out
little
of sight.
deep dive. I think I've only ever hit with that once. In all the time I've had, it's a level 2 spell, and whee! I like melting walls. So yeah, this acid arrow goes whooshing straight past. Never mind.
It's going to be worth it when it finally does hit.
It will do, hopefully. In that case, then, I'd like to... He then goes, oh, bollocks! And then casts Shield, which is a cantrip.
Ah, nice. Okay, cool.
So
You
one
put
action.
your so your step back is not actually a step action. That's a flavor step.
It was a flavour step. It was a bracing himself for this incredible spell that's completely wasted.
Okay, nice. You move back, but without moving out of your 5-foot square, you move back just enough to let Bubba know that you intend for him to get hit before you.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I cast a shield to guard myself.
The shield's just
Hello,
a
Bubba.
big middle finger pointing at Bubba.
Yeah, that gives me a +1 circumstance bonus to AC. So I'm presuming that's
Yeah,
just
it's great, and you can shield block with it. Shield's a brilliant spell.
lovely
Is,
little
is
cantrip.
that a,
really nice.
is that Melf's acid arrow, James, or am I on a different system there?
It doesn't say. It just says,
It's Melf's non-union equivalent acid arrow.
yeah. It's the cheap knockoff. That's what it keeps missing.
Phelps.
Sergio Giorgini.
Milf's acid arrow.
Milf.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. Drummond, have we got an elemental?
Yeah, it's gonna be a living landslide.
Oh my
That's what it's gonna be.
Sounds like a Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah.
Amazing. First question: where do you want to put it? In front of the creature, behind it, to the sides?
Let's see. If I put it behind it, will it be flanked?
It would be flanked. Yeah, if somebody steps up and attacks
As
it.
soon
Yeah.
as someone
Well, then-
steps up to hit it in the front.
All right. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put it behind him and then step up to attack him so that he is flanked.
That sounds.
That would be my third movement.
He won't be flanked until sort of
Oh.
Fulton or Caragor or someone like that steps up to be in melee with him. But at the moment, you're in prime position for somebody to be able to flank him. So he's.
What about if I stepped up to be in melee with him?
You could do. You've used all your actions though, because it's one action to draw the scroll and then 2 actions to cast it. So
Right.
that's you done. But the
hold on 1 second, because it's like one of my spells in my spell thing. It's not a scroll.
Ah,
Does that
nice.
matter?
Okay,
Or would I still have to use
okay,
the
so
scroll?
you have one action. You have one action yourself. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll step up and get to melee him.
All right.
So that he's then flanked.
So you move up. You move up into melee. Step in front of it. Now it has 10-foot reach because it is a large creature. So as you step up, it's going to take. Let me check. No, it's not. Doesn't have attack of op. Only a second edition. You walk straight up. It is now flanked. That's all of your actions. But does the elemental get to act in the turn that's summoned?
Well, I hope so.
Okay, go ahead.
He's just gonna like try and grapple the junk on him from behind, I guess.
You'll
is
try
what
and
I'll do.
grapple him. Okay, go ahead. And,
Okay.
Go ahead. Make an athletics check using the.
Well, it's a 19 on the die. My athletics is +14. It says here on skills with this guy. So that's gonna be 23, I guess.
A 23 does not beat its DC.
You're
You do
kidding
not
me.
manage to grapple this great big golem. So it's not grappled.
Crap.
No
That's
problem.
good. All right.
Okay, Bubba Von Hoops.
Bubba Von Hoobs would like to cast Illusionary Creature. Yeah, and I'm going to do that as a heightened spell at a spell slot 3, which means there's more mental damage. The creature I am going to create is a pretty much exact replica of that junk golem, right? But ever so slightly taller, just to intimidate him a little bit, like half an inch or something.
Okay.
And the face is slightly resemblant of MZ, of a picture that Fulton showed Bubba a long time ago, a drawing that he did of MZ. And,
that must be hilarious. If Fulton drew it, is it just like 2 dots and a line? And Bubba's like, yes, this is a treasured memory.
Yeah. And he sort of appears and taps. He appears kind of just to the left or just in front of him, basically. But like if you're, in a film, just to the side on the lower third, in the camera view there, and just sort of taps him on the shoulder, so the junk golem has to turn his head and look him in the eyes.
So he appears in front of him and taps him on the shoulder.
Yeah. He's like, hello.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
A second junk golem.
No tapping on the shoulder, because that's another action. I'm not going to do that.
So a second junk golem appears in the room out of nowhere, which I'm sure is incredibly heartening for everyone else.
Yeah.
Is it with the landslide and the 2 golems? Is this just a kaiju battle now? Should we? Is Idris Elba going to come sliding round the corner? Like, should we just back and let them do it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Just get some popcorn and see what happens. All right, so you can roll to disbelieve this illusion.
Okay,
Daniel.
Let's go ahead, give it a save.
So
it's a immediate will save to disbelieve, is it? Here we go. That is an 18.
An 18 against my spell DC is a fail.
A fail. Oh.
All right, so you take 2d4 of mental damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. It hits the creature.
All right, that is. Come back to me for the damage.
Okay, that's fine. I can. Right, okay, fine.
Just very quickly,
right,
sorry
okay.
to do this. I just realised that I added that up wrong. Like 14 plus 19 is not 23, is it? No, it's 33, right?
It's 33. Okay, the creature's grappled. All right.
Yeah.
We'll come.
Sorry, it's just I don't want to die. That's
all right. No, that's
what I mean?
Very sensible. We come back to that. So the creature is. The junk golem is grabbed. The junk golem is then hit by an illusory junk golem, taking mental damage. However, as a construct, it has no mind and is immune to mental damage. So don't worry about rolling that damage. It does.
So those 17 points of damage don't even count.
It doesn't do anything. No, it's it thinks the illusion is there, but it has no mind to damage. So mental damage does nothing to it.
All right.
There you go.
I envy it.
I actually still have one action as well, so I'm going to cast Shield as well and look at Velda like,
Yeah, good move. Yes. Who's laughing now? Us.
Another shield. Tremendous. Okay, so it is grabbed at least.
He's grappled and flanked currently.
He's grappled and flanked. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to make him flat-footed. That is going to help somewhat. Grabbed. He is immobilized. If he attempts a manipulate action, he must succeed at a DC 5 flat check, and he's flat-footed, which he was anyway because of the flank. So there we go. Okay, it is the junk golem's go. The junk golem looks around at what it's got. It's got an earth elemental, a living landslide. What's the living landslide's name, Drummond? Johnny Landslide is holding. Johnny Landslide is holding his leg.
Johnny Landslide should be like some kind of World War II era vigilante. Like that's if he's not like dive bombing like Nazi trenches and kicking him in the face, aka Flash Har, then I don't know who is.
Johnny Landslide to your rescue.
It looks at it. What has it got as its options? I know what it can do. Currently the only person in melee with it is Shania Rain, which is a noble, a very noble sacrifice on Shania's part. However, what it can do. Oh, it doesn't get Philippe. It's going to use 2 of its actions. It rears up and you just see the front panels of its metal face just kind of slide back to reveal that flaming core inside it, the one that Shania tried to splashy water into all that time ago. It rears back and just roars, and then just unleashes a jet of molten metal from its face just across the room. Philippe is the only person outside of the area of effect for this. I need a reflex save from everybody else.
Oh, my Lord.
And Johnny Landslide's behind it.
Johnny Landslide's fine, yeah. Johnny Landslide ain't got time for this.
He's always fine.
All right.
Oh, yes, baby. That's a 24 for Velda.
Oh.
It's a 21 for Shania.
27 from Bubba. Cool.
27 from Caragor.
Yeah, look at that.
13 for Beelzebub and 15 for Fulton. These dice that I got are really rolling those high numbers.
Nice to see it's keeping and it's staying on brand.
Yeah, it's funny because they are rolling the high numbers for us, Ross. It's just big up, level up dice. Thank you, level up dice.
Level up dice.
Thank you for fixing Fulton's dice.
All right, so anybody who got under 19, that is 21 points of fire damage.
Yowzers.
Anyone who got from 19 to 28, that is 10 points of fire damage. 29 or higher, you avoid it completely. Did anyone manage the critical success? I think it was just a success, wasn't it? Okay. So it just belches that over everybody, just covering you in molten armor. Some of you managed to get your shields up a little bit to block some of it, but you all take some burns. And then as you're kind of, Shania, you kind of get singed the most from it as you're kind of blinking away from the light of it and looking up. You look up just in time to see its fist just coming swinging down at you as it uses its last action to make an attack. That's a 27 to hit.
27. Well, obviously, smack me right in the face.
A 27. It hits you, slams its fist into you for another 16 points of damage.
Ooh, bloody hell. All right.
None of you have fire resistance, do you? Otherwise, I'll keep the fire, because some of this is fire damage. But if you,
nope,
I'll keep that. I'll keep rolling it all together. Mix of fire and slashing damage.
Right. Okay.
So,
ouch! That hurt a lot.
Such a Shania moment that Shania was just like, I've got this, stepped up in front of everyone and just got covered in molten metal and punched. Caragor, as you see Shania take this hit, it is your go.
First off, let me roll to see if I've got my weapon in my hand, shall we say?
All right, go for it, yes.
Odds
50,
I don't,
50.
evens I do, on a d6. Come on, level up dice. Come on, level up dice. Come on, level up dice. A 5. Thank you, level up dice. Thank you. Caragor sees Velda cast a spell and then goes, "That's odd, he never was that good a Melf Hunter in the first place." And then goes, "Shania!" Spends an action to draw the Cold Iron Mace, going to himself, "I can't remember if it's Fae or demons you're meant to be. I forgot. Well, fuck it, we'll try it." And then take the move. Can I get in range in one move?
Yep, you can easily step up 5 feet will get you in melee up next to Shania.
Now, I've only got one action left and I need to hunt the prey, but I also need to defend Shania. Which one's going to come out on top? I hit the thing with my mace as hard as I can without hunt prey.
Go on.
Shani! It's good. It's a 22, but I know that's not enough.
It is enough.
22.
22 is a hit.
Bingo, bango.
His AC is lower.
Cracking. All right, cool. We're talking. I've learned to use cudgels, you bastard. That's a 10. Just rolling from the mace and my bonus damage. It takes more, does it, or not? Because it's cold iron.
The cold iron, I can tell you, does not do any extra damage. However, none of it is absorbed by its damage resistance. So whatever you're doing there, you reach up and you just smash it and knock some of the plates off the side of it, like armor plates, not like be our guest, and they crash to the floor.
Does cold iron not work against demons?
Cold iron is not whatever this thing is. Cold iron is not affecting it in any kind of particular way.
Did you have that cold iron the first time I fought a
No,
golem?
I did not.
No. Something. Well.
So, but some actual damage done to it. Beelzebub Bigsby the Third. What's going down?
Beelzebub chugs a mutagen, and it transforms him into Vinnie Jones as the Juggernaut.
Yes.
And he goes, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch." And
Imagine Kermit D. Frog in a Vinnie Jones suit. Like,
I'm the Juggernaut.
and then he's going to also that's one action, right?
One action to drink it, yeah.
And then I'm going to drink Stone Fist as well.
Oh my goodness.
So now I'm Vinnie Jones with Stone Fists. And I'm going to, my last action, I'm going to punch him.
You are not in melee with it.
I'll move over to...
Okay, so you move up to get...
And that is all I will do.
Amazing.
getting quite crowded, right? Karagor,
Yeah.
Beelzebub, Johnny Landslide, and, Ross Gollum.
MZ Gollum.
MZ Gollum. Like, we're going to run out of space around it soon.
Speaking of MZ, the wielder of MZ, Fulton Battlestone.
By the way, MZ the axe is like...
It's so awkward because I'm not going to be using the axe.
Well, then it's just giving you a nice back
it's
massage.
It's like a shiatsu MZ massage.
That's
going
nice. Oh, thank you, Em.
And then it speaks to Fulton. That's okay. Relax.
The axe has just dropped off your back and is just kind of crawling away along the floor.
No way,
like
man.
A snake,
no way.
I'm gonna.
I control MZ, all right? Not you, Dan.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out my Warhammer and smashy the junkie.
All right.
Fulton, what do you use that axe for? Because it's not vibrating away in a steady pace. It's going...
Doesn't matter. Ignore it.
Are you getting a message through it or something? Is it? Yeah.
It's just a rapid, continuous pulse followed by two slow or long pulses.
Still rolling them high numbers with a 4. That means it is a 17.
A 17. Even with that, it's close, but it's not a hit.
Yay!
So you step up with the hammer.
That was 2 actions, so I'll go for 1 more.
You've got to step up to attack it. You've got to draw the hammer and then step up.
Oh,
so
yes.
So that's your last action.
That's all, mate. Thank you. It was the butt rub that put me off.
He just goes to take a swing and then it's like, ooh.
Yeah. There, right there. Oh.
Oh God! This is your and M's great moment of revenge, and it's turning into back rubs.
Yeah.
MZ's just vibrating away across the floor.
Oh, amazing! It's
he's not.
round 2. It's Shania's go.
Mental images in there.
Okay, great. So first of all, Shania would like to take a step away from the Junk Golem herself, I think.
Good idea.
And then, yes, I'm going to use hydraulic push, I think.
Oh, okay.
I could, and the Junk Golem will get a go as well, right?
That's the idea of this. At some point, the Junk Golem gets a go.
Sorry. I meant Johnny's landslide. I meant Johnny's landslide.
Johnny
sorry.
Landslide. Yes. So Johnny Landslide will take 1 action a turn to continue attack, to basically attack your enemies, unless you spend an action, in which case you can give him 2 actions, like a minion. So if all you want him to do is just keep hitting it, then he'll do that on his own.
Okay, all right, he'll do that on his own, will he? Okay, well then, yeah, I'll just keep hitting him with them. I mean, he's grappling him, isn't he? So, like, I don't know, getting a knee in his back or something.
Stand down! You get hurt. I don't like it. It makes me angry when you get hurt.
But that's how we want you. Angry. All right, yeah, so yeah, anyway, yeah, so she stepped back and then she's going to use this hydraulic push, and then the Johnny Landslide will keep pummeling him.
Caragor goes, that's my secret, Shania. I'm always considerate about your needs. Now go on, give him a good squirt.
All right, let's see what this does. Wait, do I need to roll to attack with this?
Tell me about hydraulic push.
Tell you about hydraulic push. I will. Do you want to talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds? Sorry.
Hello, let's talk amongst
Can I talk
ourselves.
about myself for 2 seconds?
Without deviation, repetition.
Always put me down, Colin.
I'm sorry, James.
Hydraulic push comes from water bending. And you have to stand by a source of water and gesture at it until it's a massive whoosh of water, and then you can control it. Been watching a bit of Korra in my spare time.
Corrie?
Yeah, it's not Corrie. I knew someone above the age of 30 was going to go, oh, Corrie!
Oh, yeah, they...
I was watching Coronation Street the other day. They was manipulating water.
for their tea, which they repeatedly claim is better than Southern tea, and I can't taste the difference.
No.
I don't think I've ever watched it, actually, to be fair.
No.
I shouldn't say that. I watch it all the time. Casting directors, cast me in it.
Oh, tremendous.
It was...
All right, I've got it here, Drummond. I have, yes. So you need to make a spell attack.
It's so slow. Okay, right, a spell attack. Oh, natural 20.
A natural 20 critical hit.
Great, yeah, cool.
Would you like to draw a spell critical card?
Are you actually giving me the choice?
I am giving you the choice.
Because these can be odd. Do you know what? Let's do it. It's fun, right? Come on.
It is. And
For the lols.
For the lols.
okay.
Oh God, what have I done?
Let me tell you what happens to this junk golem.
Okay.
First of all, from the spell, the junk golem takes 66 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
And is knocked back 10 feet. Because it is a water spell, the golem is then slowed
Yes.
as it douses
Amazing.
some of the fire within it. Then from the card, which I can tell you is Funny Bone, the golem then laughs uncontrollably until the end of its next turn. It is slowed 1 and can't use reactions. It is slowed 2, it can't use reactions, it's knocked back 10 feet, and it takes 66 damage.
We've
Well,
established
that worked out well.
We've established that it doesn't have a mind, but it can laugh.
Yeah.
Anyone can laugh, Scott. I mean, come on.
Pushed,
Hey,
if it's
people watch Mrs. Brown's Boys.
if it's pushed, does it go past us? And then do we get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you've got the thing, Ross. You only get attacks of opportunity if you've got
Which
a
I
special
do.
thing. Okay, you don't.
Which
No one
I
gets
do.
them automatically.
Fulton does.
Ross, you get an attack of opportunity.
And doesn't it go straight into Johnny Landslide? It's behind it, so.
Oh wait,
It does. Johnny Landslide doesn't have a attack of opportunity. In fact, Johnny Landslide is pushed to the side.
not an automatic hit, is
No,
it? You have
nobody
to still
pushes.
roll.
You still have to make an attack.
Nobody pushes Johnny Landslide.
All right, let's have Drummond's. Oh my God, slowed 2. Let's have Drummond's damage first. The 66 bludgeoning damage. My God.
Drum, it's you.
Yeah. What?
It's you.
What? Oh, I need to do. What? Sorry. What am I doing? I
Incredibly
thought
cool
66.
thing you did. 66 damage.
Oh, please don't edit that
Drum
out.
just like chill.
That's amazing. Amazing. For of course, all of you listening, that was 5 people staring at one person, waiting for some sort of reaction. That's great.
And he was so chill. It was
Yeah, I'm done. My work here is done.
It was great.
Sorry, would you want me to explain what I'd done? Is that
No,
what
I
you
want you to roll six-sided dice and tell me what the total number on those dice is.
Oh, right, gotcha. Yes, okay, right now I understand.
That crazy thing.
That thing. Oh, yeah, I forgot we started doing that.
I literally did.
This wacky house rule where we have to roll dice.
Why does no one else do that? That's what I want to know. God.
To be fair to Drum, it did sound like 66.
Yes, that's I thought I'd just tear him for 66.
I see.
The Dangerlings are going to be like, what's happened? Why is there just a silence?
I love it. I love the fact there's going to be dead air in this podcast.
Okay, 6d6 is 16 points of damage.
I can tell you I do not care for that. Bludgeoning, it all goes through. So it covers Shania in just molten metal, hits her, everyone runs to her defense, and then Shania just takes a step back and just hoofs it across the room with a jet of water, sending it flying backwards with just steam hissing out of all of the vents in it. Fulton takes a swing as it flies back. Make an attack roll.
31.
31. That's a critical hit from Fulton.
Yes.
Roll your damage and double it. Yay!
Can't believe you're not using MZ for this.
I know. Sorry, mate. It's just the die, isn't it, that we double?
No, you double your bonus as well.
Okie dokie.
Got two characters, you can't even give your character the time of day, eh, Cole? Between his two characters, could have handed an axe to Beelzebub, could have given the proper axe to Fulton, but no, chooses not to.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18 points of Damaggio. Bludgeoning Damaggio with my Warhammer.
Oh my god, it flies back and you just smash it with the hammer as it goes over.
Like playing baseball.
Oh my god, and it hits the ground and like kind of anime style, just like skids to a halt and then just stands back up with just steam pouring out of it as Johnny Landslide kind of peers around from the side of it.
And it's laughing as well.
And as it stands up, it just goes. It's slowed to. Unbelievable. What a round. Bravo. Velda, can you top?
Well, probably not, let's be honest. But Velda, rather confused, like, that's weird, laughing, didn't think I had a mind. And then he's going to cast Sudden Bolt, which is...
is that just a fancy way of saying Velda leaves?
He's gone. So, Sudden Bolt is a reflex save, casting down a small bolt of lightning on the target. So, I think it's not a spell attack, you just got to make a reflex save.
Makes a reflex save, okay. He hasn't got an amazing reflex.
Is slowed? Does that affect reflex?
Slowed does not affect reflex, no. It affects the number of... it affects the number of actions he regains at the start of his turn. So that will really suck for him. But he has got a plus 11 to his reflex. So
has he?
I'm feeling confident. He does. He does, James.
I've got 11 on my reflex. Although I am a nimble half-orc.
You're a nimble half-orc, and I'm a sort of nimble wizard, and he's a massive hulking pile of metal.
That can
and he gets
think.
a better reflex save.
That can think and laugh.
It move. Okay, that's a 29.
Yeah, well that does. That beats my my DC. So okay, I guess you'll just take. It doesn't say what happens if you.
Is it a basic save?
Yeah, it's a basic save.
Basic save means if it's 10 over, it takes no damage. If it's less than 10 over but still beats it, it takes half damage.
What did you get?
He got 29.
Oh, just shy of getting no damage whatsoever. So he's going to take half damage from 4d8.
Go ahead, roll 4d8
damage. So that is 16, 19, 23. So rounded down, that would be 11 points of damage, I think.
11 points of damage. You blast it with electricity, which courses across it, and then dissipates into the ground. Velda has not learned from the last one. It is immune to electricity damage. It takes no damage from that. But it's always nice to roll dice. Do you want to do anything else?
Just maintain my shield.
keep that shield up. Bubba Von Hoops.
Okay, I'm going to let go of this illusionary creature because it's not doing anything apart from like just standing there looking a bit like MZ in a drawing from a child. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Nice.
And, just slash at this dude and see if that does anything. So, yeah, 2 actions to cast. Oh, nice. Max damage, so that is 11 points of damage.
That is. Could you roll to hit him first, please?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's pretty good. That's 25.
A 25, that is a hit.
Okay, take those 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. What kind of damage is that?
It is slashing or
so
piercing.
Piercing, so he's going to get a wee bit of damage resistance against that.
Oh, is he?
He is. Piercing. You summon a sword and send it flying at him. It hits him on the side as he's getting up, as he's laughing. What's that, 2 actions?
That was 2 actions, yeah.
All right, you want to do anything else?
I'll inspire courage. Why not?
Inspire courage.
Yeah.
Start singing a song.
La 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 la. Killed his golem.
It's just
Bubba's confusing day. Junk Golem gets its go, regains its actions from the last one because it's slowed 2. It regains 1 action from its previous one. It has 1 action to spend this turn.
Doesn't it
just 10 feet away from everyone.
Sorry, I thought because it's laughing, doesn't it spend its turn just laughing?
It laughs uncontrollably, which makes it slowed 1.
Oh, I see.
So it's lost 1 of its actions. It lost another one from the water. So it slowed means you lose one bit of slowed, 1 point of slowed every turn. So it's now only slowed 1, but it only gets 1 action this turn. And the only person near it is good old Johnny Landslide. So your nemesis, the thing that has stalked your memories for so many years, turns round and fights a stupid landslide monster because it can't do anything else.
A stupid landslide. If it was being controlled by Dan, it'd be an amazing landslide monster.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's controlled by us, it's a stupid landslide monster. Stupid
landslide. Stupid Johnny Landslide.
I'm
sitting here, I've got your stupid leather jacket and your stupid flying goggles.
Stupid cool hair and a stupid taking my girlfriend all the time. Stupid cigarettes and his t-shirt and his arms. Oh, I hate Johnny Landslide.
So cool.
Leave him alone, Johnny. Hey, nobody talks to Johnny that way.
Become one of these monsters again. All right, I've got Velda's level up die here that James still hasn't collected from my house, and I was gonna use it to punch Velda. That was my goal. I was gonna break this out and use it against him, and now it's fighting a landslide.
Yeah.
This fight has not worked out how I expected it. Oh, it's a 22 to hit Johnny Landslide.
Oh, just. His AC is 21.
21. Johnny Landslide takes 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. That's a pain. But he shrugs it off. He goes, "Hey, no problem, boss. Come on."
I look forward to the final monstrous art of just a pile of dirt with a bomber jacket on.
And like a hat.
So,
Or if anyone else wants to draw something, feel free to chat that on the Discord, But thank you, Sam.
Maybe with the drawing competition. Yeah.
There's a school of thought that the way summons work is that you're not creating something from nothing. You're pulling it from somewhere else. So this creature exists on the plane of... Johnny Landslide has a life outside of this game on the plane of Earth. And one day he just got pulled through a portal, appeared somewhere, and a gigantic metal creature punched him in the face. He's going to go home and they'll be like, "Johnny, what happened?" Like, it's nothing, babe.
Johnny, the war's over.
Nothing, Johnny.
You can finally go home to your wife and kids. Oh, thank God. Oh, what the hell?
The war's never over, not for Johnny Landslide.
I love his character.
Johnny is the greatest.
Caragor One Fang, what's up?
Caragor One Fang just goes, "Johnny Landslide, Johnny Landslide, Johnny Landslide, we love you. Johnny Landslide, Johnny Landslide, Johnny Landslide, made of poo." and leans in with the cold iron mace that is not doing extra damage,
so
but he
you're
would hunt prey first, please.
You can get a hunt prey. Okay, so you hunt prey, you run after it.
Come here, you.
And chase it down. Hunting prey. Go ahead, give me a craft check to know about a golem.
10.
A 10. You don't know nothing about it, but you got your hunt prey on it.
What
so
I already know about the bastard. Right. Let's see. It was 10 feet away, so I've now had to spend an action moving to engage it, haven't I? So alright, I've still got one left. Alright, so there's only one attack this turn. Alright, let's stop yeeting it about now. Let's nail it down. Here we go. 24.
24's a hit.
Yeah, boy. Okay, cool. So that's a further 10 from the bludgeoning damage. I also get a D8 for the first time I hit it after a hunt prey, which is a further 5. So that'll be a 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
15 points of bludgeoning damage. You just run over it as it's laughing. Karagor just leaps and smashes it with the mace. Beelzebub, you finished. You just got to it with all of your buffs, and then it went flying away again.
That's fine. I'll run over to it and punch it.
Okay, Beelzebub runs over to it.
Question. Tell me what you think about this.
I'm my own rings.
So a fist damage is 1d4, right? So obviously with my stone fist it goes to 1d6, but does that mean that you get 1d4 and 1d6, or is it
no?
Just
it means
upgraded?
It changes the die from a d4 to a d6.
Alrighty, let's see if I hit. Oh, that's a good roll. That is 26.
26 is a hit.
Coolio. Yes, I'm the Juggernaut. 6 plus 4 is 10.
10 points of damage. Still up.
Beelzebub joins Karagor on the front line. Karagor goes, "No, I'm the Juggernaut. You're more like I'm Big Rock. You're like Small Pebble."
How many actions was that? Was that one?
One to get rinsed by Karagor. One.
Moving it. Oh my god! Imagine if Karagor's sass just depleted everyone else's actions.
I don't know any
Anti-bard.
There was one.
You
move
got one left,
and then okay, cool. I'll go for another one with -5.
Okay.
Got a +1 anyway.
Oh, that's a 3 on the die with a -5 is probably not going to be enough. But is it a +1? Did you say?
Yeah, you got Inspire Courage.
Okay, so it's a -4 then, basically. Hold on, let me just work it out. 15 -4 is 11.
11, no good. But it's still like... So Karagor comes flying over and hits it as it's getting up, and then just this rocky Beelzebub just comes barreling in Juggernaut-like and just runs through one of its legs and trips it, and it sort of hits the ground and starts getting up again. It is Fulton's go.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. He sort of props MZ the axe up just against some like rocks or something, just so that he can see the ensuing fight and me beating the crap out of the junk golem. And he looks back at him and goes, "This one's for you, but I'm not going to use you because you're actually largely ineffective against a junk golem. See ya." And then runs over to the thing and I guess hits it if I have enough actions.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Can I make that a power attack?
You can make that a power attack.
Yeah. Cool. So that is a... Bloody hell. That is a 32.
32 is a critical hit. Roll your damage and double it.
3d12. So that's 6d12. Well, that. No, wait. No, it's 3d12, and then I'll.
Is that 3d12 with the mace, or with the hammer?
Oh
or
no!
That
yes, you're right. Sorry.
In?
Yes, it is 8. It's a d8, so 1d8.
Okay.
Oh, damn it!
I mean, I can tell you, the 3d12 would have been better with its. It's even with the 5 points of slashing resistance.
9 plus 9 is.
18.
17.
18.
17. 18. Sorry, I'm good at maths. 18 points of bludgeoning damagio with my warhammer.
So the
Oh wait,
the junk
actually,
golem-
sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Just one more. And I forgot to, because that was 2 dice, but obviously I get 3d8 basically,
Okay.
because it's power attack.
Power attack.
That is another 5 points of damage. You're probably going to tell me he's dead anyway. 6 points of damage. Sorry.
23.
Even more so. And you kill the junk golem.
Yay!
So
What a difference a year makes.
oh my god. This incredible salvo as it just gets blasted by the water, comes back up, hits Johnny Landslide in the face. Karagor runs in, smashes it with the mace. Beelzebub charges in like the juggernaut and knocks one of its legs out. It looks up laughing, and just reflected in its metal face, you just see Fulton coming down on it with the hammer. And it just explodes into pieces all around you and just comes raining down, landing all over the place. Several things happen at that point. All of the sound of the chanting around you and the lights, they all disappear. All the piles of junk disappear. They all fall away. All the raining bits of junk land on the ground and evaporate like snow. Fardeen steps from the shadows looking at you, and as he does, he melts away until there's just a hooded figure standing in front of you. He looks at you and says, "It seems you are willing to pay the price." And as you all look at him, you all level up. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Leveling up. Leveling up.
Leveling up. Leveling up.
Everybody will be leveling up. Leveling up.
Level up.
Everybody will be leveling up.
Level up.
I love the fact that everyone was singing different songs.
Mine was to the tune of
We love you, Johnny Landslide.
Blankety Blank.
This week's episode was made possible by our patrons and especially our Dangerling of the Week, Steve Geddes. Yeah, yes. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast and have a look at all the other stuff that we got going on as well. See you later. See you, Johnny. Take care, Johnny.
I can finally go home.
I'm just one day from retirement.
He's a bunch of different characters now. old cop guy who's one day from retirement, young kid who's a bit of a bruiser, 50s guy, like what?
50s bomber, like
all of those people who die in those films, one day from retirement, just in one massive landslide. One landslide of tragedy.
I should have still killed him with M because
Yeah, you literally should. Yeah.